Today I'm going to be making buttermilk biscuits from scratch. Now this recipe comes from Gloria Pitzer, and this is her recipe for Cracker Barrel type biscuits. They really are not anything like Cracker Barrel biscuits, but they are delicious as they are. So this is what we use as a standard in our house for biscuits, and I'm going to show you how to make them now. Alright, first thing you want to do is prepare your buttermilk. I have 3/4 of a cup of buttermilk here, and I'm going to add 1/8 of a teaspoon of baking soda to this. Just add it in, stir it around a little bit, and set this off to the side. And now we're going to prepare the dry ingredients. I have 2 cups of flour here. I have a tablespoon of sugar, a tablespoon of baking powder, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Just going to add this in and mix up the dry ingredients a little bit. I'm just using all-purpose flour. That's what works best with this recipe, so no need to go out and buy any special flours. And now I'm going to add 1/3 of a cup of vegetable shortening. You can use lard if you have it available, or if you want to get lard, you can. I'm just using vegetable oil because that's what I have. Or vegetable shortening, sorry. And you just want to cut this in with a fork. If you have a pastry blender, you can use that. And you want to keep cutting this in until it resembles, well, I don't know. You can't really tell that there's shortening cut into this. So you want the little shortening pieces to be small. You don't want them to be pea-sized or anything. You want them small. And now we're going to add our buttermilk mixture. Just add that in. And mix this until it is incorporated. Do not overmix this. That's what makes your biscuits tough. Really, you just want to get it till it's just starting to come together. Just like that. And I'm going to stop, and I'm going to turn this out onto the counter, and I'm going to roll it out and make biscuits. I lightly floured the counter, and you can see how loose the biscuits are. I'm just going to turn this all out onto the counter. Get all the stuff from the bowl in there. Now you just want to form this into a dough-like, well, not really a dough-like. You just want to pat it out. And I know it looks a little dry. That's okay. Alright, I went ahead and patted this out. It is about a 1/2, maybe 3/4 of an inch thick. This is an old can of mushrooms that I cut the top and bottom off. This is what I use to make the biscuits with. You just want to press this in like that. Take your biscuit, put it onto a cookie sheet. Now don't knead this, just kind of form the dough back together like so, and continue cutting until they're all cut. Alright, got all the biscuits cut out. We got 4, 7, 8, 9, made 10 biscuits. Now you want to bake these at 425 degrees for about 10 minutes. It might take a little bit longer depending on your oven. And then when these come out, you want to brush them with butter. You can also use margarine. We do it. We use margarine and it's okay. But don't overbake these. Keep an eye on them because they will burn rather fast. So I'm going to put these in the oven, and when they are done, I will be back. Alright, so I just pulled these out of the oven. I brushed the tops with melted margarine. And there you have it. Buttermilk biscuits from scratch. Nice and flaky and pull apart perfect. Enjoy.